Adam Lang, welcome to Survey 3.
Thank you very much.
Another powerful result for 2GB in Sydney, I see.
Yes, it's really an important part of our merged company to maintain number one leadership on 2GB in Sydney, and we've done that, and of course in Melbourne on 3AW. So we're very pleased with that result there with 3AW. That's had an extraordinary survey to come in at 16 share. So two stations in great shape leading our talk network.
Does the current political cycle also help the cause?
I don't think it does. I think we maintain a relatively steady proportion of politics, local, federal, state politics in our repertoire. But of course in an election cycle, be it state or federal, all media talks about politics a lot more. And I think it can become overwhelming for the audience. So it's a very delicate balance for us to strike the right amount of politics. So no, actually I think it's just like any topic, a challenge to deal with and for our programs to maintain what is connecting best with our audience. So in short, no advantage nor disadvantage.
Okay. Where is 2UE in its current product cycle and evolution?
90 years plus of age, so I'd say it's in its mature phase. I think your question is more around the format and the evolution of that format.
Absolutely.
We have the advantage of owning two talk stations in Sydney, 2GB and 2UE. 2GB is a dominant and high-performing news talk station. 2UE, it has to act as a foil to that. So we have to have a point of difference. And we've seen with our shows on 2UE, for example, George and Paul on weekends, where we've got a terrific alternative to the strength of 2GB. So I think what you can expect to see and our audience can expect to see is more of that alternative being evident. We do have it to a degree, but I think that brand identity isn't strong enough.
If we swing up to Brisbane for 4BC, a bit of a flat result overall?
Yes, modest cum increase, flat results. We are about to support 4BC with some advertising, for example, outdoor via taxis and some television. So our belief is that 4BC is still in a cycle where it's identifying itself to the local market as a news talk station and making its presenters known. Other than preaching to the converted, what we now need to do is build our cumulative audience, people who know that 4B exists, what we do, and who our presenters are. So that's the phase we're in entering at the moment with 4BC.
Is that the new power station position line you've taken with the station?
I think the power station position has its heritage in 2GB, and given that we've got so many of our announcers that are shared, Alan Jones, Ray Hadley, Chris Smith, Steve Price, even Ross Greenwood, you bet we'll be sharing that power station position with 4BC in Brisbane.
All right, let's talk about your music brands, Magic Melbourne and Magic Brisbane. Are you happy with where they're at right now?
Not yet. We were delighted to see improvement in the audience growth on all of our Magic stations, Magic 2CH in Sydney, Magic 1278 in Melbourne and Magic 882 in Brisbane. But of course we're hungry for more. So we see that as reclaiming some of the audience that we believe we should have and are hopeful for more growth, and we're working towards more growth. So we expect to grow it, actually, so we're not happy just yet.
And a few talent changes again. What's your plans there with breakfast in respective markets?
Sure. As of yesterday, we launched with Glen Ridge in breakfast on Magic 1278 in Melbourne and Magic 882 in Brisbane. Glen's share of our morning audience on those stations was good. We think his delivery style is excellent. He's a very good presenter and a well-known name to both our audience as well as new audience. He's also well-known to clients. So we think he's the right choice for Magic Breakfast, and that'll be ongoing. And Dave Ferguson, former popular mornings host, has come back in that 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. slot.
Adam Lang, thanks for the catch-up.
Thanks very much, Blair, and I hope your day goes well too.
radiotoday.com.au